What's going on, guys? It's Char here. Welcome back to the Char Gambit. And today is a bit of an impromptu video. Fantasy Flight Games just released the article revealing the newest hero in the game. I'm pretty excited about this one. Let's just do a blind reaction and get into it. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you might not know who it is, but the title probably spoiled it. We got the article about Magneto, the Master of Magnetism, the last hero in this wave, and the last one of the silhouette. There was a lot of predictions of who this hero would be. People were thinking Magneto, maybe Beast to get the OG X-Men out of the way, maybe Mystique, even though that one was more of a funny suggestion in my opinion, but it was sort of to fit in with the girl boy they usually had going on with these waves. But no, it has been revealed it is Magneto, and let's just go through this article, blind reaction, give some initial thoughts, analysis on the cards. So here we go, the Master of Magnetism announcing Magneto, the hero pack for the Marvel Champions card games. I'm so excited about this one. So is a couple of my friends. They've been waiting. This is the first kind of like villain you can play as, I guess. I'm not sure. I can't think right now. I'm just too excited. All that I've endured and everything I've done, it was all to preserve mutant kind. Formerly the X-Men's greatest foe, Magneto renounced his villainous ways and took up Xavier's dream of a peaceful coexistence. So this is kind of reminiscent of obviously the comics first, but the X-Men 97, the latest season. He fights alongside the X-Men as a hero of his own right with incredible power over magnetism. The Agents of Apocalypse won't stand a chance. They're revealing the Magneto Hero Pack. He's a new playable hero with his 15 signature cards. It's a leadership deck, okay, so we're getting some new X-Men allies. You'll be able to command your allies in the forces of magnetism in equal measure from the moment you open the box. I like leadership. It makes sense for him. He's either leading the X-Men or the Brotherhood of Mutants. I like it. With his ability to pull magnetic cards from his deck as well. Oh, he can tutor cards. Magneto's a mighty hero, the fitting addition to the X-Men roster. This hero pack includes a bonus modular encounter set, the Notorious Hellfire Club. Okay, so he's not going to have extra deck building cards. He's just going to have an encounter set, which I've been coming around to those more. I still do prefer the deck building cards, but yeah, let's just get to reading. So this is the big image they have for it. There's really no point in looking at these because usually you can click on them and go through the images afterwards. So we have magnetic pull. Okay, so this is probably important to read here. Magneto 1A was a powerful mutant back when he was X-Men foes, and he's still equally powerful as their friend. So let's look at this. So we're going to look at his stats real quick. 6 hand size, 10 hit points, 3 recovery, okay? And then he goes to 5 hand size, 10 hit points. He's a 2-2-2. Those are pretty standard. I like the 10 hit points. It's a bit beefier. The 3 recovery, it's a tad low, but for 10 hit points, it makes sense. So let's look at this. On his alter ego side where he starts the game, Survivor response. After you change to this form, shuffle the top 3 cards of your discard pile into the deck. Okay, so the order of your discard for Magneto is going to be important for him, but the fact that he shuffles 3, you're going to be decking out a lot less, and you might have like time to combo things. I like heroes that flip, so I think this is a good sign, but let's keep going further. Magnetic pull. So here we go. This is his hero ability. Discard cards from the top of your deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Add that card to your hand once per round. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder if all of his 15 cards are magnetic. You're going to be discarding a lot in this deck. So I'm thinking things of like Digging Deep and the White Tiger are going to be really good. It's kind of reminiscent of Futurist on Tony. Yeah, you're just going to be discarding a lot. I mean, again, it depends how long it takes you to find that magnetic card, but I mean, we just got to see more than that. I like that he essentially always has a 6 hand size, other than, you know, the discarding rules. If you discard out to decking out, you don't, you know, you don't get the search. So obviously you have to know how many magnetic cards you really have left, but the fact that you flip should reset those cards a lot. It should be cool. So let's see what the article has to say. Central to his playstyle and his magnetic pull ability is his magnetic pull ability. It allows him to discard cards until he finds a magnetic card. Okay. Every single one of his cards has a magnetic trait. So we have 15 hits. You can use his ability to hunt for some of the best tools in his kit. The impressive tools he has is Magneto's helmet. He has his armor. And then what else does he have? He has Asteroid M. And combine that with his innate ability to shuffle cards, you'd be surprised how much mileage he can get out of a single deck cycle. So I really like this. One of the things in Marvel Champions is some heroes have no way to put off getting that extra encounter card. It can be a bit weird if Oh, it's not a force response either. So if you do want to deck out or you want another deck cycle to get some cards back in the deck, this does work out for you because there's not a force response when he flips. So I really like that level of control. I think that's really unique. There's not a lot in the game that uh, you could do that. So let's look at his cards real quick. So they've already started talking about them a little bit. So this is his hero. So let's look at Magneto's helmet here. Let me try and open this in a new tab just so we can get a good look at it. So we got Magneto's helmet here. So it's a 3-cost upgrade, okay. Kind of like Ant-Man's helmet. Magneto gains steady. I do like that. Statuses can mess you up a bit in this game. Exhaust Magneto's helmet, generate a wild resource for a magnetic card. So it does say that all of his cards are magnetic cards. So I like this. It's a good resource generator. I do think it's probably a bit limiting, but it really depends how expensive his cards are and what he gets off of them. Let's go to the next one. We have Magneto's armor. So this is another one they talked about. Let's check it out. This is a 2-cost upgrade. So obviously you want the helmet out first because this will cost 1. It's a magnetic card. After you resolve your magnetic pull ability, if you discarded at least one of the following resource icons, he gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense. I'm not sure how to feel about this one. I think it's definitely interesting. There are 15 hits for magnetic cards, but you could have like a really big turn where you can get +3 to all of these. So like you do a 3 thwart, a 3 attack. Obviously the 3 thwart is the best for side schemes and studs, but the attack isn't bad and the defense also isn't bad if he doesn't need his activation, because 3 defense on the villain phase is not bad. I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I think it's good. I think maybe if it gave him hit points, I might like it a bit more, but that might be too OP. That one's not bad. I definitely like his helmet a bit more. Let's go to the next card. So this is the next one they talked about, Asteroid M. This is a 2-cost support. Let's see what it does. Alter Ego action. Exhaust Asteroid M. Shuffle the topmost magnetic card in your discard pile into your deck and heal 1 damage from your identity. So I'm getting a bit of not like Iceman vibes here, but sort of. When he has his Frostbites out on the board, he can shuffle the ice cards back into the deck. This one just says you look at your topmost one. Again, this kind of reminds me of Tony again. A Stark Tower that shovels the topmost tech into the deck, or it adds to your hand. I can't remember. I don't play a ton of Iron Man. But this seems good. I mean, actually, usually for most cards like this, they'll give you a draw or something. I mean, it does shuffle the topmost in, which isn't terrible when it heals 1. I don't know. I feel... initial impressions, I'm feeling like his support and things are a bit underpowered, but we'll have to see how the rest of his kit comes together. We do know that his survivor response lets him shuffle the top 3 cards of his discard into his deck. And okay, we haven't started talking about his attacks yet, so let's get to it. As for his events, he has a number of handy superpowers with potent kickers, okay? So Death Focus. The fact that they mentioned superpowers means Death Focus might be really strong for this, making him great to pulling off powerful combos. Electromagnetic Blast removes threat from a scheme. But if you clear them, you get a bonus. Metal Shards deals 7 to an enemy, but if you manage to defeat an enemy, you get a tough. So many powerful abilities at his fingertips. It's clear that he needs to utilize Death Focus. Oh, so I guess Death Focus is getting a reprint. So let's check these out. So we have this Electromagnetic Blast here. It's a magnetic, it's superpower and a thwart. So his resource generator works for it, Death Focus works for it. It says remove 3 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last threat from that scheme, you may discard an attachment with the response, with the text hero action, hero response. I think this is borderline. It's not broken, but this is a very good thwart card in my opinion. There's a lot of enemies that get attachments that can remove with hero action or hero responses. And the fact that if you just line this up, maybe you use your basic thwart and then you use this to remove the last of it, you just remove it for free. I feel like this is good and it gives them a lot of value. Let's go to the next one. We have Metal Shards, which is an attack event. So 3 for 7. So wait, this is literally Swinging Web Kick's number. So it's exactly on curve. And if it defeats an enemy, you gain a tough. This is excellent. Is this the first time we have a blanket 3 for 7? Let's look this up. So there's no major quote-unquote power creep in this game. Oh, sorry, 3 for 8. Okay. I was messing that up. I've been messing that up. Okay, no, it's slightly under curve, but you do gain a tough if you kill an enemy. I think it's okay. I mean, the tough is nice, especially if you're knocking a villain into a later stage. Maybe you can take an activation, but for the most part, you want to just be pushing the enemy. So I think it's okay. Let's see the next card. Oh, this is a Def Focus reprint, so it has Archangel on it. I like it. It's cool. Def Focus definitely needed a reprint. It's only been in one set, and that was Galaxy's Most Wanted. Yeah, definitely needed. Okay, so we have some allies to look at here. I do want to look at them, but not with as much, I guess, nuance as the Magneto cards. Let's just look at them. I'm not gonna take time like really zooming in too hard, but let's look at this. So we have Phoenix Jean Grey, 3-cost leadership ally. Again, all of these can be played under Cyclops' leader or any Uncanny X-Men build. So he's a 2/1/3 stat line. After she enters play, choose an X-Men ally, ready that ally, and heal 1 damage. I really like this effect, especially allies you can get multiple uses out of. Maybe thinking here Wolverine. Yeah, I really do like this. It's just a nice cheap ally. It's gonna be 2 with Uncanny X-Men. It's a nice cheap ally. You get readies for other X-Men allies. Maybe you drop a Professor X, you get 3 more Thwart out of him. Yeah, no, I really like that. It's a really solid ally, in my opinion. We have Cyclops Scott Summers. He's a 2/2/2 stat line. After he enters play, choose an enemy. Until the end of that phase, increase the amount of damage the enemy takes by each attack by 1. Oh, that is crazy. That is like exploit weakness, except it's on an ally summon. Wow, that is really strong. Even in the Cyclops deck, if you're pushing for damage, you can do exploit weakness, and then, oh, well, okay, this is the trade-off. I just realized what I was saying. You obviously can't play this in a Cyclops deck, but that's really interesting how that would work. It's a way for other X-Men leadership decks to get that exploit weakness on the board, and it really does enhance the amount of damage of like a Swarm deck. I mean, you're getting 1 extra damage off of maybe 3 or 4 different sources in a turn. That's 4 extra. I really like this one. 3/2/2/2. Yeah, I like it. Won't stay down. We have a new 1-cost support here in leadership. Play only if your identity has the X-Force or X-Men trait. Alter Ego action, discard this card. Return an X-Force or X-Men ally from your discard pile to your hand. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I think it's good, especially for maybe leadership cards that only have effects when they're played from your hand, but it's only X-Force or X-Men. I mean, I feel like in most cases, Rapid Response is probably better because you get it to put it in play for free, but there could be places where this is used. And we have a new player side scheme, new recruits. Victory 0 comes in with 2 per player. Play only for identity as the X-Men trait. When defeated, each player chooses 1 set-aside new ally and adds it to their hand. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like, I have the cards right here, like the specialization cards. So these cards aren't going to start in your deck. I assume they're going to be out of the play area. Do we have it? Okay, these are the new recruits. Okay. Okay, so these are links, so anyone can grab these. So we have a 2/2/2/2 basic. So this is instantly played by the power in all of us. If you have a mutant or X-Men trait, he gets +1 Thor and doesn't count against your ally limit. So he comes in, well, technically at a table, not everyone needs to be X-Men, but he's a 2/3/2/2. I mean, that's not bad. 3 Thor is very good. Oh, we don't see the rest of them. Okay. Okay, so now we're looking here at Noble Sacrifice. This is another leadership card. Oh, it's a tactic, which means Cyclops can grab it. And he's in leadership, so let's see what it does. Hero action, discard an ally you control. Heal damage from your hero equals that ally's printed hit points. Give your hero a tough. I actually don't hate this. I think when we're looking at an ally like Angel, he has 3 printed hit points. And his activations are good, but... his activations are good, but they're not the most important thing in this world. So it's like you put this on the board, you heal 1, and you heal 3, and then you get a tough. I don't know if Cyclops would play this. Probably not. His deck space is a bit tight, but I don't hate this. I definitely don't hate this. And this is where we're looking at the encounter set. I'm not going to give a ton of, credence to this here. And this is the main boss of the Hellfire encounter set. Toughness, Villainous, 5 health, 1/2. After he's attacked, give him a face-down boost. He cannot be attacked again. Oh, so you have to hit him for 5, or he's going to double boost Villainous on you. That's a bit nasty. Quick Strike Villainous. Allies cannot attack Selene. Okay, so your hero has to defeat Selene. Nasty boost effect. Discard an ally. Inner Circle. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each Hellfire card in play. Comes in with 4. Not a big deal. And that's what we have for Magneto. I'm pretty excited for Magneto. I do think his helmet is very good. His armor is interesting. I wonder what other cards they'll have to really round him out. But right now, he just seems solid. And it's not a bad thing. Let's see if we can guess a bit of what. I'm not sure if he's gonna have a signature ally or not. I'm not super good at guessing these like card count numbers like other YouTubers are here. So usually one I think is held for a signature ally slot if I'm not mistaken. So I think um, the helmet starting at 2 and armor being 3 means he might have a signature ally or something else. Oh no, sorry, it's his support. Okay, his support is one. That's weird. It's out of order. So we know 1, 2, 3 is Asteroid M, helmet, armor, and then we have his thwart is at 8 and his metal shards are 10. So I don't know if they're gonna give the middle, but there might be 2 electromagnetic blasts and maybe 2 or 3 metal shards. We really don't have a lot to go off of here. I really want to see a couple more cards to round out his kit, but I'm still very excited for him. The art looks great. Thematically, he looks really cool. There has to be so many more magnetic cards in here. I'm just really excited to see what they're able to cook up. Magneto, I love his economy. I love the fact that he can tutor a card every turn. I like that he shuffles his deck back up. He's going to be really good with the comboed with the discard effects in this game. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for him. I'm excited to see what Fantasy Flight Games has cooking. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick breakdown and analysis. I just had to get this out. It was really exciting, and I'm super looking forward for Magneto in the game. Please let me know what you're most excited about, and maybe who you're looking forward to if you're looking for a Magneto or anyone else in the future. Drop a like and sub down below. More videos coming in the future. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.